short leg exercise video today. We are going to be using a band for our leg exercises, but if you don't have a band, that's not a problem. You can totally do all these exercises without a band. The band just adds a little more intensity to the exercises, but especially for those of you that are just getting started with exercise, you don't need a band at all, not a problem. You can do all of these exercises. I do ask that you have a chair with you. Now I have a folding chair, which probably isn't the best thing, especially for older adults. I'd prefer if you had a chair that was more like a dining room chair, something with a solid base, not too much padding if you can prevent it. Definitely not an easy chair or the couch. Something that's very solid. If you need to use a folding chair, that's fine, but preferably something a little more solid. And also, don't forget your water. You gotta stay hydrated, no matter what we're doing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just get started. We're gonna start with a march. We're getting warmed up, and the goal of a warm-up is to use the muscles, warm the muscles up that we're going to use in the exercise. Okay, so we're doing some marches. We're warming up these legs, pulling up on those knees, using the ankles. We've got the arms in there as well. That helps to get our heart rate going a little bit, and hopefully you're starting to warm up a bit. We're going to start with the toe touch. We're going to move the arms back, and we're going to tap the toe forward. Move the arms back. So you should be feeling this in your shins and in the lower leg muscles. Good. Exhale as you do the work. Always trying to remember that. Exhale on the exertion. Good. Now we're going to switch this to a heel touch with a bicep curl. So we're bending the knee of the other leg that's the one that's going forward. And you should be feeling this in your calf muscle and maybe also in the top of your legs as well. Good. Now we're just going to bring that leg over across the body, and you might feel this in your hip a bit. Good. By keeping moving, you're keeping that heart going, hopefully feeling a little bit of intensity there, so you're starting to breathe a little heavier, maybe getting a little bit sweaty, not too much maybe yet, but a little bit warmer. Okay, good. Now we're just going to tap that toe to the side, so tap the toe to the side. Good. So when we cross the arms across the body, we're teaching that brain to work too. So exercise is great not only for your body, but also for your brain. Good. Awesome work. So now we're going to toe tap to the back, bringing arms to the front. So if you need to take a minute, that's fine, and then adjust. Tap the arms to the front. Sweep the arms to the front. Toe tap to the back. Good. And if you'd like to get a little more intensity, you can actually bring that leg up at the back. But if you don't want to, that's okay. Just tapping it at the back is fine too. Hopefully you're feeling that now. You're getting that heart rate up. Ooh, good. Okay, now we're going to bring those knees up. We're going to go back to our march. Shoulders back, abs are pulled in. We're thinking of a good posture here. And we're going to bring those knees up a little bit higher, slowing this down a bit and pushing the floor away. So you're bringing those knees up, pushing the floor away, feeling those legs come up, and maybe you feel this in your ab muscles as well. Good. Now we're going to open up those hips a little bit, bringing the legs over to the side. That's it. Good. Woo. Awesome work. Okay, I think we're nice and warm now. So we're just going to roll the shoulders back, just a little bit of a march. Good work. Now we're just going to tap this toe, if you can see in the video, kind of like you're waiting for someone, and you're tapping the toe. So what this is working is your shin muscles, and you should be really feeling that now in your shins. And you know, good leg muscle work starts at the floor, right? Everything is connected to the floor, so we need to strengthen these lower leg muscles, the ankles, the heels, and all those muscles that keep that foot moving. Good, let's do the other side now. used to that. You should be feeling this in the shins now. Good. Now we're going to do the reverse. We're going to go up and down on our tippy toes. So just go up and down. Now if you need your chair for balance, by all means, please use that. I want you to feel safe. I want you to go up slowly and down slowly. So come up and down with control. Don't just come up with control and then drop right down. I want you to come up with control and come down. I want you to feel this in your calf muscles. Coming up and down. 3 more. 2. Last one. Nice job. You might have even felt that in your bottom as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab our band. Now, if you don't have a band, like I said, you don't need it. But if you have one, you're going to put the band around the bottom of your foot, in the middle of your foot, okay? And do try and have shoes on in your while you're doing your workout. It gives your foot that much more support, okay? So I've got my foot inside the band. I'm holding onto the band with 2 hands. Shoulders are back, abs are pulled in. Now, if you need your chair, you're going to hang onto the band with 1 hand. And if you don't have a band, this is perfectly fine. You can hang onto your chair and just kick your leg to the side. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Keeping the shoulders back, abs pulled in. We're exhaling as we lift and back down. So you should be feeling this in the inner thigh and a little bit in the hip as well. 5 more. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Now before we go to our other side, we're going to just take a little step back away from our chair. If you need the chair, it's still here, and if you don't need it, you can just rest your hand with the other hand, okay? We're going to bring the foot out and we're going to squeeze the leg across the body and bring it back. Squeeze the leg across the body. And again, you don't need your band for this, okay? So you can just squeeze as you bring it back. So you need to be very cognizant of making the effort to squeeze that leg. So you're working the inner thigh muscles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One last exercise, still on this same leg, so we don't have to switch everything. We're going to turn, or I'm going to turn to show you what to do. And now you can, if you have enough room behind you, do this, but I don't have enough room behind me because I've got a wall here. So I'm going to turn my chair. You can see me. I have my shoulders back, my abs are pulled in. I'm holding onto my band at my belly button, or if you need to, you've got 1 hand on the band and 1 hand on your chair, and you're going to kick that leg back. And again, you don't need the band for this. You're going to still feel this. You should feel this in the lower back and in your bottom. 5, 6, 7. Now I'm not bending forward. 8 is just my leg going up. 9, last one, and 10. Nice job. Just relax your hands. Let's just give them a little bit of a squeeze. It's a lot of pressure holding on to this band with 1 hand, so you may need to just kind of give your wrists a little bit of a twist. Okay, so we're going to go over to the other side. I'm going to move my chair, all right, and I'm going to put my other foot in the band, again in the middle. We're standing up nice and tall, the shoulders are back. Every time we take a break, we need to readjust. Roll those shoulders back, have a good posture, tummy tight. Inhale and exhale as we bring the leg out to the side. Again, your hand is at your belly button, holding the band there. The leg is doing the work. I'm not bending over like this, that's an exaggeration, but I'm not bending, I'm just letting that leg go up. 5, got 5 more here. 5, 4, that's it. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now I'm gonna just move my chair over a bit, and we're gonna do those inside leg squeezes. So you're bringing that leg out and we're squeezing. Good. 2. Exhaling as we do the squeezing. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, shoulders back, my abs are pulled in. If you can, have both hands at your belly button. But if that's not working for you, you don't feel safe, have one hand on that chair, okay? One hand at the belly button, and we're kicking that leg back. Now see what I'm doing. I'm not leaning forward. This is just a leg movement, okay? The leg is hinging to the back. Good. 5, 6, keep it going. 7, 8, we've got 2 more here. 9, last one, and 10. Nice job. Let that go. Just give your hand a little bit of a roll, a little bit of love to those wrists. You know, they say motion is lotion, so you want to feel a little better in those wrists. Okay, so take a minute, grab a drink of water, and we're going to have a seat now on our chair. We're still going to use our band. So again, my rule is when you're sitting on a chair for exercise, or any time if you can think about it, try not to rest your back on the back of the chair, okay? Because then we're using our core muscles to keep us sitting up straight and tall. What happens when we rest our back on the back of the chair? We rely on that chair. We stop relying on our own muscles to keep us erect, and we start to slouch, right? And we get comfortable. And this is totally going against what we're trying to do. We're trying to strengthen our muscles, strengthen our core. So sitting up straight and tall, no back on the back of the seat, feet flat on the floor. You're going to grab your band again, and we're going to have that band in the middle of the foot. Okay? Sitting up straight and tall, the hands are at the belly button again. Our legs are straight, that one leg is straight. We're just going to lift it up and lower it down. 2, 3. Now you may need to come a little bit further so you can have a little bit more room to move that leg. 5, 6, good work. 7, so we're just going up and down. 8, you should feel this in the top of the leg. 9, and 10. Now we're going to keep it here, and we're going to bring the knee in and press it out. Knee in and press. Knee in and press. Again, you don't need to have a band here. 4, 5, we're breathing out as we push. 6, 7, you can do this without the band, and you're still going to feel it right up in here on this quad muscle. 9 and 10. Nice job. Release that band. Just shake out that leg. You probably feel it right up in here in this quad muscle, which helps to keep our knee in place and is so important for helping us walk and for standing up and sitting down. We're going to use it in a little bit. Okay, so shoulders are back, abs are pulled in, that toe is going to the ceiling, and we have our leg nice and straight. We're going to lift and lower. Good. Our hands are at our belly button. 3, 4, good work. 5, sitting up straight and tall. Try not to slouch. 6, 7, good work. 8, 9, and 10. Keep it up there. We're going to bring the knee in and press. 2, good work. 3, keep it going. 4, 5, keep it going. 6, you're feeling that. I know you are. I am. 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Nice job. Lower your leg down. Good work. Okay, so our last exercise for this round is to do some sit to stand. Such an important move, especially as we start aging, and we're always aging, but as we get older, we lose our independence if we can't get up off a chair by ourselves, right? So we're going to practice that. Now, you have your feet about hip distance apart. Your toes are level or even, okay? You don't have one foot in front of the other unless you have a weak leg, in which case you're going to have the weaker leg in front, the weaker leg in back, the weaker leg in back. Okay, so you're going to, but if you can, try and have both feet together. Hands are on your thighs or on your chair if you really need to, but the goal is to stand up without pushing. But for right now, you can push, not a problem. So you have your hands on your thighs, bring them back a little bit. We're going to lean forward, putting all our weight into our bottom. Lean forward and press. Now when you go to sit down, it's going to be the reverse. So you lean forward, push that bottom back, and sit down. Let's do it again. We lean forward, push our hands into our thighs, and press it up. Again, lean forward, press it down, and sit. And just take your time. Nobody should ever be rushing you to have a seat or to sit down. You take your time. That's number 3 already. Look at that. We're having fun, right? Lean forward, push the weight through the heels and up, and press it back and down. We've just got one more to go. That's it. Here we go. Lean forward and press and up. Good. Okay, so we're just going to sit down again. One more sit down is good for you too. We're going to lean this one leg forward and just lean forward. The toe is going to the ceiling. We're not pressing on this leg. We're just leaning forward. If you feel like you need to push down on this leg here, and then you're not hurting that. You should feel the stretch through the back of the leg. Bring that leg over to the side. Lean down. You should feel the stretch in your lower back. Sitting up straight and tall, we're going to bring that leg over our bent leg if you can. Now if you had hip surgery or if you have hip issues, you're going to bring this knee out to the side and just press into it. But if you can, you're going to bring that leg up. Sitting up straight and tall, taking a deep breath, lean forward and exhale. You should feel the stretch in your hip and into your thigh. You might even feel it in the inner thigh as well. Okay, sitting up straight and tall, we're going to bring the other leg out forward, toe to the ceiling, lean forward. You should feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Just take some deep breaths. We're doing our cool down now. We're telling our body that we're changing pace, that we're stretching out those muscles now that we've just worked. And then we're bringing that leg out to the side and leaning. You don't have to bring that arm over the head. Just lean. You should feel the stretch in your lower back. And then come on up. Nice job. Again, if you've had hip issues, that foot comes across the other leg and you're just pushing into your knee. But if you can, sitting up straight and tall, bring the knee across that bent leg. Inhale and exhale as you lean forward. And feel that stretch. It's such a good stretch. And we try and hold our stretches. We don't do the pulsing anymore that they used to do back in the 80s. For a stretch, we just hold, okay, and allow the muscles to stretch. And come on up. Good. Now we're going to rotate these feet, and I'll stick it out a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing, okay? Giving the ankle muscles a little bit of love. Point and flex. Good, and let's do the other side. So we're rotating that foot back and forth, side to side, point and flex. Good. Okay, we're going to sit up straight and tall on our chair. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're coming down and try and reach your toes. Now, if you can't reach your toes, that's okay. Just hug your knees, okay? Try and hug your knees and lower everything down so you feel a stretch in your lower back. But if you can, reach down to your toes. Try and reach down to your toes and pull up on your toes, and you'll feel a really nice stretch in your lower back. Take some deep breaths here. Inhale again. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Relax your hands by the side of your feet. Relax your shoulders and your head. And as your shoulders are relaxed, roll yourself up, feeling every vertebrae. And then roll your shoulders back as you come up. Well, we're all stretched out. We had a really great workout for our beginners, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt like you've gotten something out of it. Stay tuned for my next exercise video where we'll be working with the band and doing some arm and upper body work. Thanks so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time.